welcome everyone to another MLB The Show 26 Nats franchise live stream, as we might get some actual MLB playoff baseball today. Maybe. Not entirely sure we will, but maybe. We will get a AAA playoffs, that's a guarantee. The Red Wings are too good. We somehow have one of the best teams ever in AAA. Good 13-game lead there. Looking at the Red Wings. And I don't even know, how many games did we even have left? Let's see, that would be 8, 14, 20 games left. They need to do a little less than lose out in order to not win the International East. And also, you know, the Senators have brought themselves back. They're not making the playoffs, but they brought themselves back. Alright, quick reminder of what we did last time, because we ended with the September call-ups. And also, the big thing was Jesus Luzardo is on the 60-day as he tore his labrum. And it has not been a good year for him overall. Like, there's been a few good things, but the hit per nine's going down. The K per nine at least is going up. But the home run per nine is going down. A lot of not great for Jesus Luzardo. Meanwhile, I was taking a look at some of the players just to see, you know, how much they've changed this season. Because I just wanted to know, I just wanted to take a look. I was not ready for the increase that, you know, our miracle worker over here, Alec Marsh, has done. I'm never gonna, like, if I ever see Alec Marsh in the big leagues playing, if I ever see him matched up against anybody, Kansas City's, you know, starting him or something, I'm going to watch that game, and I'm going to feel very proud of this man because of what he's done in this video game. Because look at this increase. He went from a 78 to an 82 this season. I want to know. I don't do this a lot, mainly because I kind of want to just keep it, you know, a secret. I want to know what his potential is. I'm so new to looking at this stuff, I don't even know where to look for the, there we go. 84, so he is just about at his potential. His potential is actually fantastic. I didn't realize his potential was that good. So, he still has some growing to do, surprisingly. Oh, and also another name to keep in mind who has been quietly absolutely dominating this season is Dylan Cruz, going from an 85 to an 88. Up in that contact a good chunk. You see the 57 to 60. But, like, he has been silently having a phenomenal season. Like, the average isn't, you know, spectacular by any means. He's got a 4.8 WAR, which is great. And he's quietly hitting 24 home runs. Dylan Cruz over here making that contract extension look real good for us. Just gonna say that much. But yeah. There were just a couple that I was like looking at just to see how much they've changed this season. Yeah, we've had some very good things happening there. I also have to make a decision with Harry Ford. Yeah, we got 2 more years of team control. We still got 4 years left on that Keibert Ruiz deal. Like, that deal is just fantastic. And also, he's been great. He hasn't moved at all. And given I did highlight her plenty in a last stream, I did check everyone's favorite AAA pitcher in Mamie Moore. And she's seen a little increase, but not enough to change her overall. I want to know. I want to know. She is at her potential. I was worried her potential was like 75. I want to see if she ups that potential. Because I think she has played well above it. But as I was saying, we made it to September call-ups. And Michael Arroyo was kind of the big position player to bring up. Speaking of a guy who's had a very good uptick in his overall this season. But the other one is already banged up. That was Cade Anderson. He's also another guy who's had a really good season when it comes to growth. However, we're without him for the end of the season, so yeah, no. Leave it to us to bring up Cade Anderson and him to get banged up immediately. Oh, Chris Morel's had an actual nice boost. That's surprising. I'm actually very surprised at that. Let me see. Jacob Young hasn't moved at all. He has seen some upticks in his contact. But there is... Nope. There we go. I just wanted to see if there was... I doubted there was any waiver wires. I just wanted to see. I want to know who our top prospects are. Oh, we're 6th in farm system. Actually, higher than expected. I can say that much. Babe Rivera really is still one of our top guys. A lot of 2029s or 2030s on these ETAs. Quick reminder of where we are right now when it comes to possibly making the playoffs. We're right now a game back of the Cards. They sit at 72, we sit at 71. I don't think there's a chance we beat out the Phillies or Brewers for that spot, so we're fighting for that last wild card spot. We're just going to have a really good end to the month. I am curious to see if Michael Arroyo is going to be on the bench or if he's going to see any time. Looks like... Nope, looks like he'll be mainly on the bench, which is fine. Give him some pinch hitting opportunities at the major league level. Alright. Let's get into this. As far as AAA is concerned, we will check on that probably after the 13th, because our eyes have to be peeled for if this team somehow finds a way to make the playoffs. Because wholeheartedly, I don't think any of us anticipate our Nats to be a possible playoff team. Because I sure as hell didn't. That's a lot of fucking updates I just got. Woo! I think I've done all my looking. I'm good on both ends. Already checked that. I was on top of that. Yep, I think we are ready to go. So let's see, did we beat the Athletics in that first game? We did not. We did sweep the Cards though, which is a good sign maybe. Alright, let's get a couple games in here. And that doesn't bode well. We get shut out by the Athletics, who have been, stocking up on pitchers, so not really too big of a surprise there. And we get swept. That is not what we were trying to see. So as far as the rotation's concerned, I did bring up Travis because of the injury to Cade. So our rotation isn't crazy. It's not god-awful, but it certainly doesn't give you the biggest, positive feel. At least our two top guys are on fire right now. But this is worrisome, seeing Brad Lord and Cade Cavalli both cold right now. Especially when we can't really afford many losses. Meanwhile, at AAA, back-to-back losses there as well. This is not the start we needed. Alright. We do get a big win over the O's. DJ Hers, who got hurt, though. I mean, 1 to 2 weeks isn't terrible. He can kind of play through it. I'm not going to bring anybody up just for a 1 to 2 week injury. Let me double check, make sure I feel good enough here. Those two, yeah. For at least 1 to 2 weeks, I feel fine there. Who's back? Did somebody get brought back up? Just looking to see if there's any names I don't recognize. Everybody that I expect to be here on the roster is here on the roster. Oh. Because, yeah, we don't have a 28th man on the roster. That's what they're talking about. Okay. Well, I guess we will bring up a fielder then. We'll bring up Joey. For AAA, that'll bring up... I'm not going to bring up Peter Stallings. I don't want to do that to him. I will say Devin Fitzgerald. Surprisingly good season. Really underrated season by him. That's been kind of the name that I've noticed, and I'm just like, he's just over here playing well. Same thing with Kevin Made. Feldman's going back to high A just because he's struggling. And I just don't want to force him, essentially, to have to play well. Cheyenne Morales is 25. I want to see what she can do up at AA. If she gets any time, really. Alright. I think that's working everything, right? Nope. Need somebody at AAA. I think I'll bring Bush up. Alright. Back-to-back big wins. That was a tight one, but back-to-back wins nonetheless. Keeps us in the conversation. Big win there for the Red Wings. Can we get a sweep over the O's and keep ourselves in the conversation? I'm keeping my eyes on this projected 84. Wild cards 84. Ooh, we are right there. Alright, Brad Lord. He's cold. Can he break out of this cold spell? Yes, he can. Well, reliever really won it for us. Granillo did the job. That's perfectly fine by me, though. We'll take a sweep over the O's, who have a better record than us as well, so gotta keep that in mind. That is a definite big win for us. Seeing that, let me look at the injured list. Just to keep my eyes on what's going on there. We've got Cavalli and Travis up against Colorado. It's Colorado. So, who knows? I will say Reed Detmers has had not a great year. 6.81 ERA. If we can't get a win against Reed Detmers playing like that, I don't know how we're going to win any games. There we go, 10-2. You love to see it. Cavalli picks up his 6th win on the year. Travis picks up his 2nd loss in the major league level. That's not what you want to see. Okay. DJ Hers. Oh, no. Okay, Young just pulled a muscle. It's nothing terrible. Okay. Nothing crazy. We're fine. We're fine. We get the win against Colorado. That's all we need is that series win. That's all we want. Meanwhile, 50-50 in that last series against the Rail Riders. Okay. Let me just keep in mind, there's still 11 games up. I don't even think there's 11 games left in the season. 6. So 12 games left in the season. They've made the playoffs. I think we can count that in for the Red Wings. As for the Nets, we have to keep our eyes on the standings. Cards sit at 77. We're half a game back. Phillies sit at 79. There is a chance we could fight the Phillies for that 2 spot. But we've got to win games, and specifically against the Phillies, if we want to beat them out for their spot. And Alec Marsh can't do that. Damn, 1-2. Worst way to lose is a 1-run game, in my opinion. 110%. It's the worst way to take a loss. Easily. Worst way to take a loss. We go back-to-back 1-run losses, and we do not get swept at least. Cavalli does get a win. He has 100 strikeouts now on the year. I'll take it. But we are in a tight spot. 3.5 games back. I don't like that we're so close yet so far away. We're right there. We are right there. We need to go on a run here. Oh. Alright, who's back? I'd assume that's Cruz. Yep, Dylan Cruz is back. Alright. So Dylan Cruz back. Oops. I mean, at this late in the year, I don't think anybody's going to be going after him. Back to Double-A for Homer Bush. Now, Jorge was doing quite well. I mean, I feel like he has to play at Double-A right now. You're gonna finish up the year at high A. I like what Gene Joseph has done overall. Alright, let's check on AAA real quick. And that we have locked in the International East. There's no way we're losing that now. There's no way. Yeah, 12 games up. There's not even 12 games left. So we have locked up the International East. Boom. Clinched division. You love to see it. Meanwhile, we don't talk about Double-A. We don't talk about them anymore right now. Hey, Travis gets his first major league win. We'll take it. Gets it against Toronto. And we take his 0-1 loss. Oh, that's painful, man. That's just fucking painful. And we do lose the series. Alec Marsh takes the L. That's just disappointing. Our top two guys couldn't get the job done to win the series. Now you have to go up with your bottom three to take on the Yankees. That doesn't bode well. And we get swept. I don't think we're making the wild card now. I don't think there's a chance we make the wild card at this point. This is worst case scenario, was to lose the games we have lost. I expected as much. I'm not going to say I didn't. This right there, those 2 games are going to be the reason we don't make the playoffs, possibly. We lose to Atlanta, and the losses continue to mount here late in the year when we can't. Yep, that's it. That is it. The Red Wings have won it. We will not make the playoffs in the majors, though, as we go on a 7-game losing streak when it fucking matters. Yeah. Oh, that sucks, man. No! Kevin Made was playing so well, too. Oh, that sucks. Well, with that happening, part of me wants to send Michael Arroyo back down just to get those minutes. I'm going to send him back down to get those snaps at AAA. Those snaps, or that playing time. And then I think we are going to bring up... Oh god, everyone is just ice cold right now, which explains why we were losing the way we were. Yeah, I'll bring up Weimer to the Major League level. In the outfield. Oh, he's cold now. It's not a good look. Bring up Homer Bush. You back to AA. Alright. We will not be making the playoffs here. It is a guarantee we will not make the playoffs. This has been a piss poor end of the year. I mean, this is just massively disappointing end of this season. Like, now we're 5 games back. There's no chance in hell we make it. God, that we were a game back and then proceeded to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. 9 of which have been straight. We are on a 9-game losing streak. When it mattered, we went on a 9-game losing streak. And with the season at the majors over, it's time to turn to AAA. And I think we watch specifically Frank Otto and Mamie Moore pitch. They are the future in the pitching rotation. So, we're going to go ahead and jump in. I am not happy about the way this season has ended. Not at all. Ooh. pause that. I'll get the in-game audio going.
Live from Blue River Stadium, MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the International League Championship Series. It's the Columbus Clippers taking on the Rochester Red Wings. First pitch
There we go.
you right after the break.
Show our boy Frank.
Frank Otto on the mound in this one. He's one of the highest ranked pitching prospects in the Nationals organization. A lot of excitement in Washington for what he can bring in the future.
So keep in mind, we're going to do what we normally do here, I think, which
And here's
is
the catcher.
kind of watch the first 2 innings, sim a bit,
Nunez.
go there at the kind of end of the run for the starters, and then see if it's worth continuing to watch or not. Come on, Frank. I do also want to see how Lorenzo Montez and Brian Olivardo do, because they're the 2 guys kind of, when it comes to position players, we're looking at to possibly bring up.
It's all filled up now. That was one you'll want back right in the heart of the zone. Gotta punish that. This one in the air to right.
And easy.
One away.
There's Montez. Right off the bat, fielding in right, doing well.
Down for a hit.
Doing a good job there. Can't be mad about it.
Edouard Julien, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bouncer to the right side. Martinez. Throw to first in time. So 2 out. Austin Callahan digs in now.
Right. At first I thought something bugged out for a second. I didn't even see that second at bat. I was too busy doing other stuff.
Hard ground ball. Base
Well, there's the first hit of the day.
That keeps the inning going. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't lift that one, but he really ripped it.
Man, I was really hoping we were going to make the playoffs just so I could see
And not much of a chance for the Phillies to make a play on it.
Kate Anderson.
Gerard Encarnacion. Grounder left
Oh, uh-oh.
side. Coming around third. The
Oh, yeah, there you go.
scores.
What? He avoided the tag?
For the Clippers, Damiano Palmigiani.
How do you not get that tag? That seems like absolute horseshit. He didn't get that tag. Well, not the start to this game I really wanted for Frank.
That they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play.
Come on, Frank. Finish on a strong note here.
1-2 now. Up the middle.
Okay,
Martinez.
ground out.
Whips it to first in time.
Not happy with the way
The inning.
that run got scored. Feel like we should have stopped that run, but everything else, not mad about it.
Welcome back. Towing the slab in today's game, Will Dion. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Red Wings, Christian Vaquero. This one
Ooh.
great
Oh.
to haul it in.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss. Nice
Oh,
changeup.
come on.
Great pitch to get a swing like that.
Champaro, you were our guy at one point.
And now 2-2. He placed that
He's
slider
got a
just about perfectly.
2-2 count.
Credit to the
Can we
hitter.
take it
He
full?
was wise to lay off it. Set down.
Nope.
Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. Coming up to
Okay.
Rochester, Lazaro Montes.
Lazaro Montes. Here we go. We have a lot of good outfielders. And Montes is just another one of them.
Swing and a pop-up.
Well, that was a quick and easy inning for Will Dion. Oh,
Top of the
God.
second, and now Troy Johnston.
The first baseman, Troy Johnston.
In the air, out towards right center. Baez settles under.
And okay.
Gets there, got it. One
I'm
out,
good with
and
that.
bases are
Josh
empty.
Baez
Now
making the
stepping
play.
up to play for Columbus, Sterling Thompson.
Thompson.
Maybe Frank just sims better than he does anything else. That's a long way to go.
And that is a foul ball.
Respect the attempt, but shouldn't have made the attempt. I don't feel like it was worth it to make that attempt.
Bounced on the ground.
Ooh, long throw.
Throw on the
Yeah.
nice play. Bases are empty with 2 away.
That's
Now
Caden
pitch,
Wallace making a good throw from third.
Check
Nope,
swing,
ball
held
one.
up.
I mean, if Votto can get out of here in like 23 pitches, I'm not mad.
Down the left field line and deep. If it's fair, it's gone. Over near the wall.
Oh, thank
It was a
God.
foul ball, but it had the distance. Good swing.
Oh.
Contact just a little too early, and he pulled it foul. Gotta keep the weight back a touch.
Is he gonna be swinging at everything now? Now is he feeling like he needs to swing at everything because he got a piece? Yep.
Swinging. And it's 3-0.
Okay, you got out of it after the scare.
Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Orelvis Martinez.
Second baseman, or LB. Martinez.
That's a
Just
ball.
missed.
Well, Martinez been playing pretty well in his last 429 average.
Ball 2.
We just need to get a base runner. Get that pitch count up on Dion as well.
Now
Yep,
3-0.
that ball went out.
Ooh, Arroyo's up first.
And that's through there for a
We'll
strike.
get to see some of Michael Arroyo. Not at the major league level because we didn't make it to the playoffs. And that's kind of the reason I brought him and Kate Anderson up was I wanted to see them at the major league level. And now we'll see Arroyo here at AAA.
No.
He was playing great when we brought him up.
Snap throw to first.
He's good.
Martinez back on a dive. Runner at first.
I will say
nobody out.
before the Mammy Moore game, I'll probably have to grab a coffee or something just to get me going. So I was laying here
Hit on the ground to the right side.
waiting for stream. There you go, Arroyo. First hit of the day for us.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
There you go. First hit of the day.
Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder.
Caden Wallace made a great play from third to
Next
getting
hit,
out.
Caden Wallace.
Ball
It
one.
just
Great throw from third to first. Now the question is, can you hit well, Caden? I did say I wanted Dion's pitch count to go pretty decently up, and that's happening right now.
Right through there for a strike. Now a flare off the bat. Makes the grab
Nope,
on the run.
does not drop. Oh, okay,
Throw is offline. 1 out,
okay.
2
So
on.
Brian Alvarado,
Red Wings, Brian.
here we go. You got the thumbnail, Brian. Make the play, my guy. Bring home the tie and run from third. He's our number 28 prospect. And he is not very high on the list. That's disappointing.
0-1, here's the pitch. Late on that fastball. In this spot, he knows he has to execute. Looking for either a strikeout or a double play.
Come on, Brian.
From the stretch with runners on the corners. Good job to let the low one go there. One-two offering. And
Oh,
miss. Huge K there. Digging in for the Red Wings.
I'm sitting up in the booth, up in the owner's box or whatever box we're in. Not happy about that one. Not gonna lie.
Home team
I thought Brian was gonna get a big hit there.
game one.
I had faith in him.
This one is
Oh, Baez with a big hit. That one's gonna go extra bases and probably score 2.
runner scores and they take the lead.
Hell yeah, clears the bases with a double, gives us the lead. Thank you, Joshua Baez.
That thing was smoked. Trey Lipscomb
That's what I'm talking about.
late on
A 2 RBI double for Josh Baez. We have increased that pitch count on Will Dion plenty this inning. Very happy about that. Now Trey Lipscomb.
and that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And the slider
that's inside.
just misses. What a take with 2 strikes.
He's almost up to 30 pitches. This has been a great inning for us. Nearly 20 pitches from Dion in this inning.
That'll back him up a bit.
Now we've got the upper hand on the pitch count.
On the ground, Julien.
Easy grounder.
To first.
That takes to the end of 2. All right.
On to the
So now we will go into a bit of quick manage. We'll probably go to the 4th, 5th inning. Depends on how things are looking. But let's see how Frank does in the sim. Gets through that inning easy. As for Will Dion, he lets up nothing more. We once again have a nice inning. Another hit, though, given up. No hits given up by Dion. And given the energy, I am going to let Frank go one more here before we check in. Alright. So now we will check in, see if he makes it through a 6th inning.
top of the 6th inning.
Or if he gets pulled. He's up to 77 pitches, top of the 6th. I definitely think he can make it through this 6th inning. I just want to see how he does.
But not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Bash down the right side, but foul.
Good contact
0-2 now.
on the bat, given the sound.
On the ground to the right side.
Okay, grounder will take it.
Play is made, one gone.
We will take that.
Coming up next to the dish for Columbus, Sterling Thompson. 1 for 2.
Thompson.
Only got a 1-run lead. And that 1-run lead
Sails out of here to right field.
is gone. Damn. Sterling Thompson just blasted that one 400 feet.
That get too big for them. He did a great job to stay within himself and change the direction
So
of his ball.
Jose Torres up now. Frank's still going to be out there. They ain't pulling him yet.
Here comes the 1-0. In the air to center.
And Baez will get under that one. Second out.
2 down now. And now the center.
So yeah, I'm assuming this is definitely going to be his last inning. I would not expect him to get to the 7th or get to 7. I'd assume really this is probably his last batter.
That one finds the zone. And that is strike 1.
Coming up on 90 pitches here.
On the ground.
Okay,
right side.
87 pitches through 6. I could see them maybe thinking about giving him
One hit in the
a
inning
batter or two in the 7th, but
as it tied the ball game.
I don't know. We'll see what happens here as we start with Montez up. I like that. And Dion is at what, 61 pitches? God, he's gotten through innings quick.
And there's one down. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. Martinez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's a fly to center.
Ooh, is it going to drop? No, it won't. So Michael Arroyo up. Real quick inning right now for Will Dion.
That one finds the zone.
I think what we'll do is when Frank gets pulled,
Back up the middle, he knocks
it'll
it down.
kind of depend on how the late innings go here. We'll sim probably to about the 7th. Yep, Jake Eder coming in. Alright. We're just going to quick manage. We do give up a run. We get a run back to tie it up. I'm curious to know exactly what happened there. Stats, game log. Exactly happened there in the 7th. Oh, Joshua Baez homered for us. Encarnacion got a sac fly. I'm going to give him one more half inning. And now we are going to watch from the bottom of the 8th to the end of this one. Because we're in a tie ball game in game 1.
Christian Vaquero getting ready to
Top
hit.
of the order for us.
On the ground to third.
Real quick ground out there for Vaquero.
And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Stepping to the plate for Rochester, Andres Chaparro.
This is going to be fouling off balls, I guess, all day.
Ball inside.
Slider
That's
misses
outside.
away. That's not going to entice a disciplined hitter to swing. Got to bring that slider closer to the plate. This pitch popped up. That's
Guys, the
number
St.
2.
Louis Blues have not one but 2
Into the
chances
game, the righty, Colin
to win a good pick.
He can
in the NHL draft lottery.
Coming up to the dish for Rochester.
There's a 3.5% chance that one of those two picks is a good one. Come on, Montas. Drive one out of here, man. You saw Baez do it. You do it. Come on. Joshua Baez ain't even really a big home run hitter.
This one is in, and it's 1-2. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout.
Man.
Re-up. We're back, and on the
Okay,
mound is the
Jackson
closer,
Rutledge.
has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the center fielder, Clay Dungan.
I would love to see a walk-off.
Ball
That's
one.
one reason I kind of wanted to watch the bottom of the ninth if it was tight. Because
Next
walk-off would be great to see. Give us some good feels.
You can tell how much confidence he has in that slider, throwing it for a strike on 2-0. Ground ball
That ball's
right
foul.
side, and it goes just foul. Fights the 2-strike pitch off to the right. Two. They tried
Ball
to get a
three.
chase on a slider down and away. Just missed with that one. Tried to get him with the backdoor slider. Foul ball. It remains a full count.
Damn, Rutledge is going to war with this guy.
Now the payoff pitch. This one lifted to center field.
And Baez under it. There we go. There's one.
He should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Nunez
Ball one.
in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hacks and misses, got a chase swing. What a sinker he's got. Tons of dive on that pitch. Usually a sinker is designed to get ground outs, but he gets batters to swing and miss it.
Oh, nice. There we go. Vaquero making the play.
That's
Ball
off
that's
the mark.
outside.
Ball one. All tied up. Here in the top of the ninth.
Ball.
That one's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's a beautifully executed slider breaking in. It had enough movement to stay out of the middle of the plate and still found the zone for the strike. Next offering misses way outside. And
Ball
not
four,
close.
that's
That
tough.
is an easy take for ball 4.
We just need one more out.
That 2-out
One
walk
more
is
out to give us a
real
chance at
lift
a
for the
walk-off.
offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Fly ball to right.
There we go. Montez underneath it. And that right there takes us to the bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Can we walk this off?
And we've got a nail-biter with this game.
We've got Martinez, Arroyo, and I forget who hit 6th.
Martinez in the box now takes strike 1. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. Next pitch, in for a strike.
Come on, Martinez.
Sit down
Just watched all 3 pitches. Didn't swing once.
And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth. So up next, Michael Arroyo, 1 for 3.
Just got to get somebody at least on base.
And the strike zone swells.
Ooh, Arroyo not happy about it.
Wants to challenge here. Thought it was a
Yeah.
was overturned following
Good
a review.
challenge, Arroyo. Good job on that one.
That visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder to first.
And that's going to be an easy out.
2 gone.
So down to our last out before extras.
Caden Wallace.
Anybody up for a Caden Wallace home run here? Can we get that, please? Caden Wallace walk-off would be nice.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Why are we swinging at that?
1-2-3.
Caden!
We're in extras here. Harar and
Alright, we are in extras. And Encarnacion's played really well against us today.
I wouldn't expect him to throw many more high fastballs. That's not one of his primary locations. Much more likely to work around the knees.
That's a ball. According to this ump. I don't know if I can trust umps anymore after last night. The Angels got absolutely destroyed for anybody who,
The throw
throw was off the mark. Come on.
ahead run on base.
Guys, what are we doing here?
Gianni.
I turned to Gordon Ramsay during Hell's Kitchen.
That
Guys,
Oh,
what are we doing?
that pitch missed, and here comes the challenge. Barely a whisker out of the zone, but it was a ball.
Good,
So they
good
still win
challenge.
both challenges.
We are gonna need either a double play
It's second.
or a strikeout here. One of the two.
Slider misses away. This is a
Can't do anything else really.
pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs.
Here we go.
Next pitch, in for a strike.
I got scared on that one.
Got the strikeout.
There we go.
And
There we go.
first out. Troy Johnston will hit next. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a flyout in this game. The 0-1 offering. Ball 1 there. One out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second. Foul ball still
I thought
1-2.
Rutledge got him there for a second. I thought he was gonna swing by it.
Bounces this one to the right side. And a foul ball.
Lord.
Here's the 1-2 offering. Got him looking.
Got him.
2 out.
There you go. Good job, Rutledge.
New pitcher.
Oh, here we go. Charlotte Thompson's in.
Now stepping to the plate for Columbus, Sterling Thompson. He's already homered. in
If
this
Charlotte
game.
Thompson can get this out, and we go in there with the ghost runner,
In the air, along the left field
it's
line.
foul. It's foul.
Dives, but can't
Oh!
make the play.
Oh, I thought he made the catch. Thought he made the catch.
Right through there for
We were
a
about to
strike.
celebrate Vaquero's name right there.
To get out in front so they don't get jammed.
Come on, Charlotte.
That by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Bounces that
Oh,
one, it goes to
oh
the
wow,
base.
that was actually fantastic. Bounce right back to Charlotte though. Just need to get this
And
out.
the 1-2. That one
Ball
missed.
2.
The Clippers with the go-ahead run at third. Drive along the left line.
That's terrible. That's awful. That's the worst thing we could have asked for because that is a 2-run double. And that right there puts us in a terrible situation. Because I'm not sure this team can get 2 runs.
You talk about strong hands. He's got 'em. That
I thought 1 run was doable. That's why I was like, if we can just get out before any damage is caused, got a chance. 2 runs just to take it to Morak, to the 11th? Yeah, I don't think that's possible. Although I also didn't think Baez homering was going to be a thing that happened.
2 runs in to score in the inning. Here in the late stages of game 1. That's a bullet, but it goes
Dear
foul.
Lord.
And here's the 0-2.
Oh,
Knocks that one
she
away.
was getting him swing and somehow he made contact. Come on. Oh, I thought that was the strikeout right there.
Swing and a ball popped up.
Alright, just a pop up.
Moving under this one. And makes the catch. They limit the
So we allow 2.
Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Mason Montgomery.
Alvarado.
Easy save, but he's
Got to
got
make a
the right
play
logic
here.
and
Wallace at
attitude.
second as the ghost runner.
Alvarado in the box now, takes strike 1.
Come on, Brian. Make a play.
Hard hit to right center. Dungan on the move to
No,
the alley.
that's not going to drop. Damn.
In safely at third with 1 out. And now the center fielder, Joshua Baez. He's already gone yard in this game.
Okay, Baez, you want a homer again? That would be cool as shit, man.
Bit behind with that swing. and
That was
strike
well
one.
late.
Some serious gas on that one.
Ball, that's inside.
I think right now we need him to either, double, at least get on base to some degree, or homer. Like, we are in a terrible spot.
Inside
That's ball
nearly
2.
got the batter.
Nope.
Serious
Outside.
heat on that fastball.
Alright, full count.
Triple digits. That's tough to hit at any
Ugh. Trey's on deck.
ground ball to first. And
Ow.
foul ball.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, what went in my eye?
3-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up.
Just take the walk, Josh. Just take the walk.
In the air to left center.
Or let it drop. Okay, cool.
Runner from third in to score.
Okay, home run wins it.
Single.
Home run walks it off.
1.
Do we feel a Trey Lipscomb homer coming?
Here's the catcher.
Because I don't, but who knows?
That one smashed to left field. It's pretty far back. Makes a
Oh,
nice grab on a full sprint.
I thought we were getting it. I thought we were getting it.
Really nice over the shoulder grab. Flashing some
Oh, so Vaquero. Got to keep this going.
Vaquero
Ball, that's
up
out.
to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Come on, Vaquero.
Late on that fastball. Just can't catch up to the heat. This one the other way.
We keep it going. We keep it going.
Potential winning run is on base. Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away.
Andres
Shot to tie this
Chaparro.
one up and maybe extend the ball game here. Now a chance for Andres Chaparro. Swings and jolts one to
That
left,
ties it.
and it
That ties it and puts the winning run at third. Wait a minute.
And the Red Wings walk it
Yes!
a thrilling way to win game 1.
Andreas Chaparro with the walk-off. I did not think we were winning it. After they got those 2 runs in, I did not think we were winning it.
Such a big
Chaparro with the win. Remember, I almost traded him at one point.
intensity, and they come through with a
Contemplated it.
that clubhouse is going to be
He
rocked.
gets us the walk-off here in the first game
You don't
of
wanna
the
have a
AAA playoffs.
hangover from a win like this.
Okay. Now keep in mind, we are not going to we're not going to watch the next game. We will watch Mamie Moore's start. That is a definite. Baez, Vicaro, of course, Chaparro with the walk-off. Good outings for most of them. So Julian Susana is up. As far as the major leagues, we didn't see anything yet. So we're just going to sim through this one. And we got the win. We will take on the Aviators or the Chihuahuas in the AAA National Championship. Wow, I did not expect us to just straight up like 2-0 Columbus. 5 innings, 5 strikeouts for Susana. Nice. Okay, so we move back to the Major League roster as 2 straight wins against the Angels. Alec Marsh is on the mound to try and get a sweep of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And we do get a sweep. So a big sweep there as the wild card's 85, which means we would have to win out to have a chance. I do not believe there's a chance we can make it. Okay, we would have to win out to have an opportunity. I still don't think we're going to do it because the Diamondbacks would have to lose out. We would have to win out. The Cards would essentially have to lose out. It's almost impossible for this to go our way. We do get the win against Miami, though. Brad Lord does get the win. Once again, I go back to the Toronto series and losing those 2 games. If we win at least one of them, I think it's very possible. And of course, getting swept by Atlanta, the 9-game losing streak as a whole massively hurt us. But now it's time. It is time. We take on the El Paso Chihuahuas as Mamie Moore takes the mound. She's everybody's favorite pitcher for this team. Let's see. Our projected's now 83. They continue to think we're going to win one more game. Oh, Lord. Alright. I'm going to set this up. And while we get the intro to everything, I'm going to go ahead and make myself a cup of coffee. I'm going to continue to hear it, so I won't have a problem there. It's Mamie Moore on the mound. And everybody's full of fucking energy. You'll love to see that. It's going to be the same lineup that we had in that game 1. So let's do... Can he actually play center? He does not. Or catcher. He does not play catcher. Why is he playing catcher? I mean, I know we don't have a AAA catcher, but that's just strange. Okay. I didn't even think about it. Like, what position he was playing. Alright. I will be back in a second. As I start making a cup of coffee.
Championship game on the show. It's the El Paso Chihuahuas taking on the Rochester Red Wings. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And on the mound in this one, Mamie Moore. Not that I have any room to talk, but he's on the shorter side for a starting pitcher, that can present some challenges because the ball comes from a lower release point and it tends to flatten out in the zone. He'll need to have good command, work the corners,
Leading
and
off
maybe
the
even
nine,
mix up
the
his
designated
timing to
hitter,
keep hitters off
Rich
balance. And here we go. Coming up to the dish for El Paso, Rich Hernandez. And this one off and running. And
Nope,
that's
outside.
outside. And that one nearly hit him. When he's on the mound, hitters need to be prepared for that ball to dive on him. He's got a good sinker and changeup and
Ball.
relies on both of them. That one misses. He swings and fouls one off. Struck out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The catcher, Blake.
Bases empty, one away. Stepping to the plate for El Paso, Blake Sable. Off the
Ball,
mark
that's
there,
outside.
1-0.
Aye!
Swings and misses. Now 1-2. One out and the base is empty. That one
That's a
misses.
ball.
And that's ball 2. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Swing and a miss. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first tonight.
Gray.
Digging in for the Chihuahuas, Gray Kessinger. And the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Back to the mound. He's got it. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Welcome back. And on the hill today, Robert Gasser.
Alright,
He's got 5
I'm
pitches
back.
to attack hitters with, and that means his game plan can vary widely between starts.
Dusk,
Which pitches
you
he will
lurking,
use
man?
this one. But if he can
Well, you
hit
missed
3, 4,
you missed us sweeping Columbus
watch out. Should be interesting to see.
to get to the
First,
AAA National Championship game.
Christian
Ball,
McCarron.
And we did it in walk-off fashion. In the first game, at least. We simmed the second.
Center field
Yeah, Mammy Moore
gets there to make the
on the
slip and grab. And
on the mound for this game.
one out and the bases are empty.
Had to watch that because we know they're everybody's favorite. Also, we went on a massive losing streak. Did the Nats. So, we have to win out.
Bash down the right side, but foul.
We have to win out and hope for some help
0-2.
in order to make the
And
playoffs
delivery.
at this point.
And
Nope.
misses inside.
That's inside.
So we're probably getting to the off season today.
That's
Ball
off the
2.
mark. 2-2. That one
Ball,
misses
that's
inside.
inside.
Ooh, Montez has 2 home runs on the season, on the postseason
Ball
so
right
far.
side. Pena takes it to the bag.
Both of those must have been the last game because he did not hit a home run in the first one.
Lázaro Montes.
Ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty.
Come on, Montez.
Line to left.
Damn.
Pushes the leather on the running catch. Top half of the
Leading
second
off
from
with the 2-0,
Rochester.
the second
And now,
baseman,
Dominic Patelli.
Patelli.
Yeah, this man fears Mammy more. I can sense it.
Smart pitching out there. He guessed right that the hitter wasn't timed up for a changeup to start the AB.
She's going to strike him out just like she struck out everybody else.
And that
Ball
one
one.
is in the dirt.
It's hot.
Downstairs. 2-2 now, and he's already shown him the curveball a couple of times in the AB. I wouldn't be surprised
the
to see him
massive,
change tactics and come
like,
with a fastball.
Deep curves there, Mammy. You can't be missing that badly.
Fly ball to right.
Okay, Baez has it.
To the gap. And makes the catch.
Still can't believe he homered in the first game.
Nobody on with one out. Kai Roberts now at the plate. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Right down the chute. It's 0-1.
Are you telling me this man's got skills that you can't teach? That's crazy.
That speed benefits
It's
him
been
on the
years
base
since I've
paths
heard someone
and
say
on
you can't
defense.
teach that.
Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings through it for the K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Here we go. I believe that's her third strikeout, maybe fourth already.
Bartolo Pena. The 0-1. On the ground to first. Stops
Nice, good play. And Mammy covers. Boom. Hell yeah. Good second inning.
For the last half of the inning, here's the second baseman, Orelvis Martinez.
Oh, also, I brought down Michael Arroyo from the major league level when we essentially were kicked out of the playoffs.
Shortstop at the plate, Michael Arroyo.
Solely so Arroyo could get some more at-bats down here.
Here's a pop-up. And quickly 2 away. 2 down now. Caden Wallace, the next to hit.
Dude, Robert Glazer hasn't done anything yet. 13 pitches total.
Strike one. Second inning, no score thus far. Next
Ball,
pitch is
that's just
outside.
out.
We'll do what we normally do. Go to about the 5th inning
Comes up empty. Strike 2.
after this inning. And see how things are looking.
Swing and a miss. That's the catch.
What are we doing, Caden? Why are we swinging at that? It's ridiculous.
You're out.
And he gets through the 3rd. They get through the 3rd. We get through the 4th. We'll go one more inning. Yep. Ooh, we get our first run on the board. What exactly happened is the question. So on the bottom of the 5th, Arroyo reached on a fielding error. Wallace struck out, and then Alvarado, the man on the thumbnail, able to get the run to come in on a double. Okay,
The top half.
love seeing that.
Inning number 6. Now.
So let's see.
Rich.
Mammy's only at 66 pitches. She might have 2 more innings in her. I definitely think she's...
On the
I should
ground,
say,
right side.
it depends on how quickly she gets out of this inning.
Here's 1 down.
She definitely could
Here's
get
the
through
catcher,
the 7th
Greg Sable.
if she gets out of here quick enough.
Strikeouts.
And now she's got a lead to play with, so...
And a
There you
big
go.
swing and a miss. That's a good job of changing speeds. Start with string on the changeup.
Is why she's the GOAT.
Misses
Ball, that's
outside,
outside.
and it's 1-2. One out and the base is empty. Fly
Cool.
ball, right field.
Easy.
2 away.
I always get a little nervous when there's multiple dudes going after a ball there.
Good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of
72
where you are,
pitches for
and
Mammy
so
Moore
worried
right
that you're
now.
gonna collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. That one fouled hard the other way. Two outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a foul straight back.
I'm interested to see what El Paso's starter is at.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Almost got him there. He just made contact.
That one is upstairs.
Tried to change heights on him. Change that eye line. Uh-oh.
Fly ball to center field.
Oh, Javi's got it.
And that's the end of the inning.
I said Javi, I mean Joshua. Just because his last name's Baez.
Home half of the 6th, and here's the catcher, Trey Lipscomb.
Okay, Mammy went through 6. I'm happy with her outing now. She can get pulled in the 7th, and I'm more than happy. Fun fact: Trey Lipscomb is playing catcher at AAA because we don't have a catcher at AAA.
Top of the lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Christian Vaquero. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
She has been so good. She is at her potential too. She's only a 74 potential.
Inside, ball 1.
So I'm hoping that that potential goes up to B and she can get up into the 80s possibly, because
Two down now.
if she can upgrade that potential, she entirely could become an ace.
Just missed.
And I went over it at the beginning of the stream. Alec Marsh is an 84 potential player. He went up from 78 to 82 this year.
Gets there. Got it.
Alec Marsh might go from Rule 5 draft pickup to our ace pitcher.
Welcome back.
Up, Charlotte Thompson is in. That's the end of Mammy's day, which is fine and dandy. She had a great outing, but we are gonna quick manage here. Oh, we had 2 runs. So we'll see exactly what happened here. Game log, that's what it is. 7th inning. What happened in the 7th? Whoops. Went too far there. So in the bottom of the 7th, Montez hit to the right for a single. Martinez then walked. They brought in a different pitcher. Arroyo then hit a single, which scored Montez. Martinez advanced to third. Wallace reached on a fielder's choice. Arroyo was out. Alvarado then hit a single to bring in Martinez. Hot damn, Brian Alvarado has had a good day. He's got 2 RBIs out of our 3 runs. Nice. All right. With the situation what it is, we are going to bring in, I think, Jake Eder to finish this.
We're back. It's the top.
Let's see if we can finish this. Top of the 9th, Jake Eder in to finish things off.
And it's a pop-up.
Come on, Lipscomb.
There's one down. He's 2 outs away.
1 pitch, 1 out. Love to see it.
Paso, Dominic Patelli. Not a great showing from their offense so far.
Got the middle of their order too here.
Something and get them some runs.
0-2 count with that foul ball.
This pitch
That's out.
misses, and the count 1-2.
Come on, Eder.
Fights that
Finish
one off,
this
but we'll see
job,
what they
man.
can.
Finish it off and we can celebrate. The Golden Goose can celebrate.
Just missing there. And the count is 2-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Grounder to second. Picks it up. They are down to their final out. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Kai Roberts. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's
Ball,
off the
that's
inside
inside.
edge. And that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Breaking
Nope,
ball
inside.
inside.
Ball 2.
Oh yeah, it is our Golden Goose. It is 100% our Golden Goose. I will say though, a lot of these players are going to be at the majors as soon as next season,
Out towards left center.
because a handful of them have to come up to the majors. There we go. That's it.
Because they are AAA national champions.
The Red Wings are your champions of the AAA level.
What
We done did it.
this team has had this season when you're trying to win a title in AAA.
We may not win a title with the Nats, but hell, AAA did it.
You have to work with what the big club will give you. Well, they spun that
Rochester got the job done.
national champions.
There you go, Red Wings. And she played fantastic. 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 hits given up in 6. Ryan Alvarado did the job. Glad to see the man with the thumbnail got it done. Steven, welcome, man. Good to see you too. It's been a while. Yeah, if you're not aware, the old channel got hacked and it's poofed away. So I don't think they give MVPs for the championship games really, but at AAA. But yeah, Mammy would be our MVP, 100%. She killed it. Michael Arroyo too, 1 for 3 in RBI, a run. Right now feels good to have Rochester. Ow! Oh fuck! Yeah, but Steven, I've been uploading a lot of the old content to this channel, so you can find a lot of the older content. We back to watch more? Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for popping in. You have a good day yourself. Alright, here we go. Now that that's handled, AAA has done their thing. Exactly what we expect Rochester with Mammy Moore at the helm to do. We move over to the Nats. Once again, we have to win these next 2 games. And we need a lot of help. It's that easy. God, man, that 9-game losing streak cost us. Oh, that 9-game losing streak cost us everything. And these one-run games against Philly, ugh. Alright, let's see. I think we lost that one. No, we won it. Travis gets his 2nd win in the majors. Here we go. Last game of the regular season. No matter what, this team will have a winning season. No matter what. The last game of the regular season and the question of if it will push us to the wild card. They say the wild card is 84 wins. We're about to find out if we can sweep Miami to end the year. We sweep Miami, but it is not enough to make it to the postseason. I guarantee you we lost out of a playoff spot by 1 win. I guarantee you. We end the year on a high note with a 6-game winning streak, but that was preceded by a 9-game losing streak. I need to know before we check any damn award wins here. We were 4 games back of the Phillies, who made it into the wild card. And we lose out of a spot by 1 singular win. 85 wins gets the Diamondbacks into the playoffs, and us sitting there with the Cards on the outside looking in. Man, that hurts. That really fucking hurts. We were that close. We were that close. Let's see the awards, though. Brady House wins Gold Glove. Jacob Young, who will not be here next year because we're not going to pay that kind of money for another player. We're playing 3 guys, the same amount or more, 4 guys, really. And Dylan Cruz, who had a very good year. As far as MVP in the NL is concerned, that was Pete Alonso taking that one away from Juan Soto and Shohei. That's a shock. Riley Green takes it in the American League for the Astros. Okay, what's this chaos? Otto Meredith nearly winning the Cy Young for the White Sox? What? Who is this man? The White Sox have an ace, everybody. Glasnow takes the Cy Young away from Shohei Ohtani and Paul Skeens. Batting title goes to Hae-Sung Kim. From Rooker takes in the AL. Johan Duran takes the reliever of the year in the AL. Goes to Munoz. In the NL, you've got, Bruno winning Rookie of the Year in the NL. For the AL, it's Otto Meredith. Not really surprised there. We'll see if there's any other intriguing ones here. Brady House taking home that Gold Glove at third base. Jacob Young there in center. Dylan Cruz. I want to see how his year ended. He ends at an 89 overall from an 85. Great uptick for him. Really did a good job of upgrading both his contact and power. So his year ends hitting 240 or 257. 820 OBS. 70 walks. He did strike out 100 times, but 26 home runs, 82 RBIs, 85 runs. He had a nice year. 349 on base percentage is fantastic. I'm happy we paid him when we did. 5.5 WAR. That is fantastic. We're going to have to figure out who our top guy was there. Alright, let's see if we got anybody that was anywhere close to a Silver Slugger? Because I'm just curious. Nope. Nobody even close to a Silver Slugger. I want to know, though. What was Alec Marsh's war when it all was said and done? 2.2 war? 13 quality starts. Had 11 wins, 6 losses. 1.24 whips, not terrible. The home runs, I think, were a little high at 1.2, but not bad. So I'm certainly not mad about it. Yeah, I think he played pretty damn well. Also, DJ Hers, another guy who I thought played really well, especially given these guys had to become our go-tos after Jesus Luzardo went down. 1.09 whip. He was nearly averaging 8.5 strikeouts per 9. Home runs were a little high. Overall, man, I'm very happy with the future at pitcher. I'm very happy about that. Even Cade Cavalli's seen a little uptick. Wow, look at you. He does have 2 more years of arbitration as well. So a lot of these guys that, you know, we still have down here at the AAA level can stay at the AAA level. We're getting to that point where it's a question of if we keep Jesus Luzardo or just kind of deal him off and run these young guys with the pitching staff, and I might do that to try and get myself maybe like a young catcher to develop. I'm hoping Cade Anderson becomes what we think he can become. And of course, Jorge Quevedo is going to have to show how good he can be. Luckily, I think his fielding's in a very good spot already, so I think he'll be ready to go. There is one guy I want to see. Now, he didn't uptick much. Just a tiny bit. How good was the year? 271 average. 326 on base percentage. Okay. This could be a situation where I give him the qualifying offer and see if someone signs him. The qualifying offer is a tiny bit more than what he was playing for. It's 21.4. And I assume he's going to see 25 million. So I think there's a chance somebody signs him and we get ourselves a draft pick. So I think that's going to be my game plan with Jacob Young. We have upticked every year. Look at that. From 60 and 102 to 82 and 80, 84 and 76. we're getting there. We're getting there. Or I should say 78. We are getting there. Okay, here's your playoff bracket. You've got Philly versus Milwaukee, Chicago versus, or Cubbies versus Arizona. Your winner of the Cubbies in Arizona takes on Atlanta. Your winner of Philly-Milwaukee takes on the Dodgers. Meanwhile, in the AL, dear Lord, what am I seeing at that 1 seed? You've got the Athletics versus the Red Sox, the Yankees versus the O's, and the winner of the Yankees versus the O's takes on the 2 seed in Seattle. While the weirdest thing here could happen, Boston versus the Sacra-Vegasland Athletics. And the winner of that will take on the 1 seed Chicago White Sox. The fuck? Excuse me? I guess that Ronald Acuna signing is doing a shit ton. Speaking of that, I just want to know, is he locked up long term? Did they get him locked up? They did not. He is a free agent. Okay. Whoops. So let's go ahead and... Well, actually, make your decision on who you think the World Series is going to be. I'm going to say... I'm going Dodgers-Yankees. That's what I'm going to go with. Dodgers-Yankees. And we'll go to the end of the week. And my prediction is already dead in the water. The Athletics toppled the Red Sox 2-1. So that means in this series that has become absolute batshit insanity with the Pirates winning a World Series, there's a chance either the Athletics or the White Sox is going to win a World Series because one of them is going to the CS because it's White Sox Athletics in the DS. What are we looking at? Also, Baltimore beat the Yankees. They're taking on Seattle. Meanwhile, Cubbies took down the Diamondbacks. Milwaukee took down the Phillies. Milwaukee's up 1 on the Dodgers, and the Cubbies are up 1 on Atlanta. And the Dodgers fought back to win 3-1 over Milwaukee. Cubbies swept the Braves. Meanwhile, Baltimore got swept by Seattle, and the White Sox are down 2-1. And just like that, 3-1, Athletics top the White Sox. This is batshit insanity, right? Legitimately. So, it's 2-1 Cubbies over Dodgers. All tied Athletics in Seattle. Seattle up 3-2. Cubbies up 3-2. So let's see what happens here. It's all tied at 3 apiece in the NL. And Seattle and the Cubbies make it to the World Series. So, no massively strange World Series winner this time around. Seattle, for the first time in team history, makes it to the World Series, though. So, good for them. 2-0 Seattle. 3-0 Seattle. 3-1 Seattle. 3-2 Seattle. Cubbies are fighting back. Okay, they had travel day. You're kidding me. 3-3. It's all tied up. We're going to game 7. And the Mariners nearly got 3-1. But they were able to fend off the Cubbies and win the 2029 World Series. So Seattle now added to the list of World Series winners in this series, which we've had some weird ones. Seattle's the one that makes a little bit more sense. Man, and we took a lot of their prospects. Remember that? Okay, so we're gonna need a new first base coach. Oh, the qualifying offer is 27.7. I don't know if I even want to do that. Because that's a lot of money if he accepts it. I kind of just want to throw it at him just to see if I can get a draft pick, but... Anybody retire for us? Yotis Gurriel retires. Chris Sale called it quits. Nope. Luis Castillo. Griffin Canning. Walker Buehler. Seth Brown. Josh Bell. Anthony Bonda. Handful of guys calling it quits. Sale and Goldschmidt both make the Hall of Fame. I do love that they always show the team that drafted them. Okay. So. I don't remember having Anthony Bender on the team. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember you, sir. Not one bit. You're not coming back. Tell you that much. I definitely don't think we're going to be bringing back Carmen. I like him. I think he's a good player. But I don't see enough out of him for 5.4 mil. Well, we would have to offer near 6. And I'm not doing that. Dansby, he can go. Morel's a guy I'll keep my eye on. Just in case I want to bring him back. Like, I would not be against bringing him back personally. But I do not want to tender him. I want to see what the contract he's asking for is. 22.3. It's less than the tender. I'm not going to tender him. We're not re-signing him because we already have too many guys in that range. We can't really afford to have another one in that range. We're probably going to sign a lot of Chris Morel-esque players when it comes to the money range. So Jacob Young, we're going to have to let go. We're not bringing back anybody that's here immediately. I really wish I could tender Jacob Young to get an extra draft pick, but it just ain't happening. All right, let's see if we can get a good first base coach. AJ Hinch. Yep. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. He took a managerial job instead of being a first base coach. That makes total sense. I'm not going to be mad at the man for doing that. That is exactly what you should do. Alright. I don't like a like first base coach that gives you minus fielding. I don't like that. Durability, speed, arm accuracy, stealing. Ability, speed, reaction, stealing. Speed, stealing, arm accuracy. I like the reaction boost. That's not bad for some of these guys. I think I'm gonna go... Yeah, I'm gonna go Gage Bennett. See if we can bring him in. It won't be as rough of a situation as it's been in the past for us to bring in a coach. And I'm gonna, keep eyeballing. They're all offering the same amount. So I'm gonna offer just a tad bit more. Just try and close the deal here. Dude, I offered you more money. God damn it. Like, it's one thing if you take a job that isn't the same. But really, third base coach for them is what you're taking? I can hop into this fight. For Eli Zachary, +2 durability, +1 speed, arm accuracy, and stealing. Alright. Hey, we got Eli Zachary. Okay, didn't have to fight too much there. Once again, don't think I'm going to tender Jacob Young. I initially was going to, but I don't think he's going to see the contract that I thought he was going to see. I thought he was going to ask for 25 to 30. The fact that he's not makes me not want to offer. So, let's move on. Alright, we have 4 openings right now, but we're not done. We've got to get some contracts renewed here. Let's do this. Cade, we can renew yours. Travis. Otto. Okay, Weimer's an interesting one because I still really want to deal him. I'm going to deal him before we really make anything happen. Because he's cheap. I feel like we can find someone to take him overall, so 10 pence. Lighter. And now I can do whatever I want with Ryan Jackson. And he did see a tiny uptick being on the roster all year. Arroyo. Now, Rodney, you are what, 21? I could not remember, I'm not going to lie. Schultz is 32. I think this might be one of the few guys we don't tender. Like, he's a good enough player to be at the majors. He just has not played well for us. So, like, I also feel he could be a guy we could, you know, find a trade partner for. I don't know, we'll see about that one. No, we're not doing Texarkana's offseason tomorrow. We're not doing that tomorrow. Because I'm going to take my time with getting the national championship up. So I can't even guarantee you it'll go up tomorrow. At worst, it goes up Thursday. But, because I haven't even recorded that yet. I'm recording that today. But we'll be doing that either Saturday or Sunday. So, as much as I know you want that Texarkana off season. I mean, we've got at least one more season of Texarkana. I think we'll probably only be able to get one more in before I have to shift focus to the next dynasty, but we got at least one more in us. Rutledge, how old are you? 30? Here's another situation of a guy. You know when it's coming? What do you mean? The next game or the video? Because it will either be today or tomorrow. Or today or tomorrow. Tomorrow or Thursday. The next game, I believe, should be out. It's normally out in June or July. So, let's see. When did college? 26. When did it release? Because July 10th was college football 26. So I would expect July. So we have time for at least one more season. That's a guarantee. Baez will keep you around, I think, because you were only, what, 26? Yeah. Homer Bush, 28. I mean, he's a solid, like, he's a solid player. He's not anything you're gonna, you know, jump to that next level with, so I'm unsure if I want to keep him around or not. Caden, we really don't have a lot of third basemen, so we kind of have to value him. Alvarez is how old? 30? Lord, we have a lot of guys that are on that threshold of being too old for the minors. Once again, Lipscomb's like a situation of we don't have enough guys at that spot, so Mac, 327. Mac's one of those weird guys that I could see myself parting with. We also need youth at catcher, so plate vision at a nice boost. I mean, hey, I'm fine with that. I mean, this team's made the national championship for the second year now, so, or has been national champion for the second time, so they deserve a test. And a lot of the teams coming back next year. There's only a few players. There's only a few starters that aren't coming back next year. So, I do not know. I do not know why ULM is locked. Don't ask me why. I don't know. They're not even a rival game. Memphis is our rival. So I don't know why. Memphis and Missouri State are the rivalry games. So I don't know why. 31, but once again, he's one of those players that's good enough to be in a bullpen. We've got so many guys that are good enough to be like at the major leagues, but not good enough to really be at our major league level. How much did you go up by? I was about to say, weren't you like a 65? It's a good increase, Charlotte. Good on you. Griff, how old are you? 30. Not a big tick upwards. I think we're going to let Griff go. I think Edder's going to be a situation of maybe trading a guy. And there's a lot of guys here. I might just kind of test the market and then kind of just see if I can get some younger guys to replace them at the minor league level. Well, Diego had a nice uptick. That's good. Kevin Maid was playing fantastic before he got hurt. So we have to bring him back. For a D potential player, your stats are very nice, Chris. I'm going to bring you back. Peter Stallings was playing exceptionally well. You can also randomly play second base. Yep. I think good uptick for McHenry. He's still going to be at AA next year. Oh yeah, she's definitely up there. It depends on our situation with the 40-man, if she sees the 40-man this year or not. But she's definitely up there. Luckily, she's only 20, so I don't have to feel like I have to rush her to the majors. Yep. So you guys are young enough that I can feel safe bringing you back. I think TJ White might be a little on the older side. 26. That's the switch hitting bat that makes me want to keep you around, so Definitely want to keep Blasco. Oh yeah, you're the Swiss Army knife. Oops. Ooh, what? It was either her second full year or her first full year at AAA. Oh my god, what an uptick for Miguel Oliveros. Holy hell. That's a nice boost. 5K per 9 against lefties. Like, it's still extremely low, but that's great to see. Great uptick on the control, too, and the clutch. Hell yeah. Okay, you're only 25. I thought you were older. Martin Hudson. We just have a lot of guys that are going to take time. Luckily, some of them, I'm good to give them that time. Brian Acuna, 4. You're all speed, Brian. I don't know if we drafted you or what, but I don't know if I'm willing to wait for you. You're 24 already with no real bat. You're at best a pinch runner, and that's about it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to bring back Brian Acuna. Cesar Franco. Yeah, there's something here. 27, though. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, gotta bring back Solomon MacArthur. Cara Lopez had a really good uptick this year. So, Kendall Feldman. He actually went down in overall, I believe. Josh Ventura. Woo! Real good uptick for Ventura. Love seeing that. May have to spend another year down at a high A, but not gonna complain. Oh, you're 19. Yeah, you got plenty of time to grow. Okay, so you had a nice uptick. Also switch hitters, so I'm not going to say no to having more switch hitters. Larry Lancaster. Veronica Blake. 25. Really good speed. I don't think we can wait for her to get any better. Yeah. 30,000 carats in Musume by the end of August. How close are you? Really good uptick there for Corey Snell. It's nice to see. Cheyenne Morales. Switch hitter. Only a slight bump, but I think you're young enough. 26. Oof. I'm going to believe you can get to that potential. I'm giving you a lot of hope here. Okay, there are a lot of players we are not renewing, and some we are going to try and trade here. First arbitration, Randy Rodriguez. He had a real nice uptick. Damn. So he's 30. What's the offer he wants? It's a lot of money for a fucking closer. You got a long way to go there, man. How much more arbitration do you have? This is your last year arbitration. Last year of arbitration. I'll just offer that. He's probably gonna make more than that. So Hertz is gonna make a good chunk here. His arbitration is 4.7. What's a long-term deal looking like? That's a lot. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. I would rather ride arbitration right now. I think than make a offer here. Yeah, a lot of our money is going to go to arbitration. Old beater. He's 31. Still with 2 years of arbitration left, so. 6.1 for 1 to 2 years. Yep. Let's go ahead and do that. Harry Ford. I'll just go arbitration because you've been a backup your entire time here. I am curious if we can get him on like a 3-year deal for cheap. If I can get him on a 3-year deal for like 7.2, I'm totally down for that. Well, the average wasn't great, so never mind. I'm not going to do that now. Yeah, especially if I can get him on a cheaper contract. Never mind. Forget everything I just said. Oof. I'm not willing to pay $9 million. What's his arbitration offer? Yep, half of what he wants. Brady House, he's more than likely winning whatever the arbitration fight is. And I am just going to go arbitration for that too. We just don't have the money for a lot of these guys. Cade Cavalli started to heat up there at the end of the year. Jaren, you made it. Congratulations, man. I take it you just woke up? You missed the Red Wings winning the AAA championship. Huh? That's a good chunk of carrots per character at least. What's the offer for Cavalli? 9 mil. Ugh. We don't have this kind of money. I mean, Matson's a guy I'd like to keep around if we can. What's the arbitration looking like? Okay, if I can keep him for that cheap, I'd be very happy with it. Okay, Dylan Lyle had a very down year, so we can win this arbitration, I believe. Also, could be a guy I look to, work in a trade maybe. You know, I would like less than that. Thank you. $20 minutes ago. Alright, let's go ahead and you around on arbitration. Ranillo won us some games there down the stretch, almost getting us in the playoffs. And Cole Henry. He did see a nice uptick. It's the arbitration, 1.2. I'll go with it. Okay, I've offered arbitration to everybody. We are not offering any deals, mainly because we don't got that kind of money. What's the budget looking like? I don't believe we have 90 million. Alright, sleep when my head hits him. Oh, that's good shit. I will say, I don't know when. Like, I had a tough time going to sleep initially when I laid my head down, but man, I passed out at some point and I was out. Like, I was gone. Their memory foam cooling pillows? Oh, there you go, that's why. Okay. So, before we do anything else, let's look at who's available. Because I'm seeing a couple names already that we are not going to be able to go after. Because we don't have that kind of money. Also, I would like to keep our draft picks. I will say, though, yeah, I heard about that. I hope to God he says no. So, yeah. I understand that they can kind of hold up, down, down over him a bit to try and make him stay that way, but I hope to God he says no. I mean, we still have our shortstop, so I'm not going to go after Zach Neto, but I will say it's tempting. Is there, like, anybody in our price range? Grayson Rodriguez. Oh yeah, he's far enough down that the qualifying offer made no sense for him. I'm happy I didn't tender him with the qualifying offer. Taj Bradley's an interesting option. If I wanted to try and fill out the rotation some more. Oh, you can't play any other positions? Damn. Dang. Bo Naylor? Now, given I'm not planning on, you know, spending a ton this free agent period, there are a handful of players I would be tempted to go after. Nolan Shonwell wouldn't be bad either. We do have a lot of left-handed bats, though. That's the only bad part of that. I can finally get my hands on Xavier Edwards. Switch hitter. Decent contact, really good contact versus righties, good power versus righties, can't hit lefties. You can somehow up that ability against lefties. I mean, you got a really good player right there. I will say this is a good free agency setup. Like, there's a lot of good guys in this free agency spot. DJ Reader signed with the Giants on a 2-year deal. 12.5 mil with an extra 3 mil in incentives. Yeah, that'll fill the hole of Dexter Lawrence 100%. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is a much better free agent class than I thought was gonna be. I'm probably gonna try and find a way where I can spend a bit of cash. I am kind of tempted. I really don't want to spend big money, but so good to know the Angels didn't re-sign anyone. Neto, Joyce, Shonowell, all available. Alright. So before we make any decisions there, let's head to the trade hub. So, what we got here? First base. Right field. Okay, we're going to be looking at the Red Sox then. The Blue Jays also want to improve their right field situation. So, Blue Jays and Boston is easily who to look at. So let's see. Let's see if I can make a deal here. So right field. Weimer. Let's see. Red Sox want a right fielder, a relief pitcher, and a second baseman. Conveniently, I think we have some things we can work here. Let's see. I'm just curious to see if they've got any like young guys that they'd be willing to part with. Oh? I mean, it's going to take him forever to reach that A potential. He's 19, though, so you have time with a guy like Joe Comstock. I don't need another outfielder, but at center field, I would not be against it. Do you have any pitchers they'd be willing to part with? Oh, they have nothing. Oh God, they do not have much. Greg Duke, young relief pitcher. 18-year-old relief pitcher. Alright. Basically, you trade some futures for a 6th and an 11th rounder. Remember, asked me why I would do that in picks. The less need strategy. Vladdy ain't untouchable. Just want to point that out. Okay, they want prospects. Okay. The White Sox want right fielders. Dear Lord, Lawrence, nah. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here that makes me feel like they would be a good choice for what I'm trying to do here. With who I'm trying to get rid of, at least. Ooh, Edgar Cuero. He's become a really good contact hitter. Dude, they are willing to deal Noah Schultz. What have they done to this man?
This is the future.
Doug Sweat. 19-year-old out of Ohio.
Evolution. This is the future.
Huh. Who else is looking at relief or at right field? Still not a spot where I think, makes any sense to deal him here. I'm looking for some place that wants a right fielder that legitimately needs them. They want prospects, they want prospects. Don't see the need as much there with Lowe. Guess you could say that Weimer's younger, so that could maybe talk him into it. Yeah, I'm not seeing much here. Oh, they don't have any right fielders. That's why they want one. Oh yeah, I can totally talk them into something then, if that's the case. Oh yeah, I can totally talk them into something.
This is the future. Human era.
So what do we want to go for here? What would I like to add?
Evolution.
We're losing a center fielder. And I may not be bringing Homer Bush back. Maybe, it depends. So I wouldn't mind trying to take Comstock from them. I will say that. I'd be down with that. I would be totally down for that. And they also would like a relief pitcher. Do I have anybody here that I'm willing to part with? Eder? It's their relief pitching situation anyways. He doesn't do anything for him. He doesn't move the needle. They want a, legitimate reliever, and that's not going to happen. Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I think I might just go with this deal. See if I can trade Weimer for Comstock. Throw that out there. Win now. I don't care about 2027. I need the picks. I'll trade the players I draft. Hey, you make a good point. We'll offer that for them. I am also looking. Luis, I kept you. Paxton Schultz. I'm down to part ways with him. I forgot how good Jimmy Silva is. I forgot how good he was. Like, he can't strike out lefties. But I forgot how good he was right off just the rip. Yeah, I think the only guys I'm willing to part with from a starter perspective is probably Schultz, because I don't think he's going to make it into our bullpen. Maybe Alvarez. That's about it. And then if somebody wants Jesus Luzardo, I am going to put him on the trade block. Not guaranteeing I trade him, but... Let's see. Cleveland. He's more a reliever, but they do need relievers as well. Dear Lord, he won't even crack your relief pitching. What the fuck, man? Okay, the champs. He would fight Kyle Wright. And he would at least probably be a reliever for him. We've made deals with Seattle before. We can do it again. Susanna Madlock. Felix Julio. Already got a deal for a young center fielder that might be a bad idea. Ooh, they're willing to part with a young starter? Because a lot of our guys that we drafted this year are probably going to spend their time in Double-A. Because I just think they're too good to spend their time in High-A this season. I mean, if they're willing to part with Carlos Vega Ramos, I'll take that. So then we got Eder and Griff. So let me put everybody that I'm willing to deal on the trade block. Nope. Paxton, Alvarez, relief pitchers. Rutledge, I'm willing to part with. Not going to guarantee it, though. I didn't realize Charlotte was 30. Griff. Okay. Alright, that's everybody. We'll see if these deals go through or not. I doubt it, but we'll see. I think I'll renew Mac's contract just for depth purposes since I'm looking to get rid of Weimer anyways. Acuna I'm not worried about. Franco I'm not worried about. Blake I'm not worried about. Everybody else it's kind of like, if I don't trade them, kind of thing. Alvarez could be a guy that winds up in the bullpen. I'll renew the deal for him. I'm not going to worry about Paxton. Rutledge, I'll renew the deal just because I'm scared we won't have anything at reliever. But these two, I'm definitely going to kind of keep my eyes on dealing one, if not both of them. Trade hub. Bush. In case they want them, I'll put Mac there. And Pickney. And I'll put Dylan Lyle on the block just to see. Alright. We have a lot of guys on the block. Mainly it's just for curiosity's sake, but we'll see. So, as far as our team needs are concerned, what do we need? This is legit a question that I need to figure out. I mean, I'd say we've got a good chunk of power between James Wood and Dylan Cruz. I mean, we have a good chunk of power. Even Warming Bernabel has a good chunk of power. What's our second base situation right now? Yeah, Martinez at the majors. I mean, I'm going to start him at probably AA. And we'll just see how he plays, but I got a feeling he'll be at the majors real quick. Oh, Feldman went back to an A, or, never mind, I was going to say went back to A potential, but it's always been B potential. Never mind. What is your potential? I've done it. I've looked at for a couple of guys today. I want to know. 81, just over a B potential. Alright, that's fine. Also, I did not look at who we could lose. Ooh, we could lose Baez. I could see somebody taking Joshua Baez. I could see someone taking Baez, and I could see someone taking Sever King. Or Sever King. Both of which I'm not overtly worried about. I definitely think Baez could be taking the Rule 5. So I might put him on the 40-man. Because outside of Montez, we really don't have much at right field. Give me a lefty. Do I want defense or speed? I feel like we have decent speed, not a ton. I think I'm gonna go defense. What are we ranked at? Where can you see your ranking? Here we go. We're number 1 in speed, yeah, so I'd rather defense than speed. 21st in pitching. Yeah, I do think... I mean, Kate Anderson's going to be up here at the major league level. Lefty, lefty, righty, righty, lefty. Okay, we've got a good split. So I actually probably could use a right-hander more than a left-hander. If I'm going to go for a pitcher. Positional needs. Yeah. They recommend we go after Paul Skeens, guys. Should we see if Paul Skeens wants to come here? Which is totally a no. We also don't have the money to sign him. Yeah, Langford's getting the qualifying offer, so yeah, no, I'm not gonna go after that. Which is a figment of our imagination. Paul Skeens! I will say, if I could find a trade partner for Jesus Luzardo, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I will say that is a big drop off in paycheck. He had a bad year last season. Ooh, he's been trickling down the last 2 years. If you could get back to this, to his 2027 form, maybe you're feeling good about him, but David Mercer, switch hitting center fielder. He was a 62 and now he's a 57. How did Winsell Perez play last season? 237. Not crazy. Not a lot of home runs. Not a crazy amount of RBIs. Positive WAR. Lowest strikeout rate in a while. I'm very iffy about this class. I think it's a pretty solid free agency class, but I don't know if we have the cash to really do anything. Until we can make some trades, I'm very unsure. I'm curious just to see if there's any interest. Any interest at all. I could play Hunter Goodman in a lot of different spots. What's funny is a guy like Duran. Oh, hey, Jose Altuve. A guy like Duran, we technically have that already from the guy we drafted. He's just as good. This guy I'm just curious about. Like, not that I think he's going to be, like, really good. He's just very intriguing to me. I also feel like this year is our chance to actually make the playoffs. So, that's kind of the main reason I'm like, you know, maybe we do have to spend here and figure some shit out. Yeah, I do think I'm going to put Baez on the 40-man. We have a lot of guys that are Rule 5 eligible now. Speaking of Rule 5 eligibility... Okay. Yep. Not eligible for the Rule 5 yet. That's all that matters. It's all that matters. Is there anybody I want to take off the 40-man right now? Given I'm trying to deal Schultz, I would like to, but I'm not going to, because if I can get the deal done, I don't have to worry about it. I wouldn't mind taking Ryan Jackson off the 40-man. I feel like he's gonna get grabbed, though, if I try and take him off the 40-man. So let's just go on. Trade rejected! Thanks. Trade rejected. They didn't like either of the deals. This doesn't address our needs, and value wasn't close. We'll revisit it if things improve. Okay, at least there's intrigue. While we like him, we find the overall value of your offer unacceptable. Oh. Okay. So, what you're telling me is there's a chance with the Red Sox. That's what I'm hearing. Am I wrong? Maybe, but that's what I'm hearing. We really don't have a reliever that would fit in for them. Don't really think we have anything at second either. Yeah, no. Because that's a weak spot for us as well, so... I will offer up... I think I'll offer up Jake Eder, see if they're interested in that. Doubt they feel that works, but you never know. We've got what? December 2nd to tender these guys. Okay. So I got time to decide if I'm gonna keep them or not. Let me also put, let's see, who else was it? Franco, Acuna, and Blake. Because I might as well put him on the trade block. Let's see. Franco. Acuna was a shortstop. Alright. We've got 15 guys on the trade block. Oh, love it. Okay, nothing. Trade rejected. Damn, I thought maybe, but no. Alright, I think I'm just gonna sit then and wait and see if anybody offers me any deals. I'd love to see some trade offers. No. Well, I don't think we're getting Paul Skeens, guys. I don't think we're getting Paul Skeens. Kinda doesn't want to be here. I mean, Hunter Goodman at least has some interest. But Paul Skeens has not a lick of interest. 12%. So yeah, not gonna get Skeens, sadly. I will say Hunter Green and his fastball would be nice. But once again, I don't want to pay that much for a pitcher when we are still paying Jesus Luzardo. We're almost a playoff team. We were one game back last year. So, I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I mean, the one team I saw that was in on him is going to get him. Because I'm not sure if you guys saw what team is interested in him. And if you think anybody's going to beat said team, you're wrong. Any surprising pitchers available? Nope. I actually do want to know, are there any, like, surprisingly young relievers here that are just sitting here with decent potential? Nope. Because I grab one of those guys real quick here just to take care of that and add to the relief pitching. I don't remember a lot of the names that didn't get signed from this year's draft class. So I'm just kind of seeing if I recognize any of these names to go along with it. Yep, nothing. Yeah, we're not going to be going after a bigger reliever, I can say that much. Country the Dodgers goodbye. I mean, could be any number. John Wall only plays first. I'm trying to think who plays first for us right now. Who are we playing at first currently? Are we playing at first currently? Oh, Bernardo. Yeah, Bernabel. Oh, he can play third if need be. But we've got Brady. So, yeah, we don't really need a first baseman. Because Bernabel played really well last year. He had a nice uptick. And we've got these two in the back. I will say, though, Brian's getting to the point where we might have to deal him. Getting older. And I really would like to make a deal with Weimer involved, but I don't think I'm going to get a deal done. Dear Lord. 25 countries in here. Whoa. Why is Jesus in fucking AAA? It needs to... Let's say 1, 2, 3. Yep. That puts Cade Cavalli in the bullpen, which definitely makes him viable for a trade. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to offer at least a 1 outfielder. At least a 1. I am curious. Like, we're not going to be making this deal, but I am curious. Would Ronald Acuna be interested? With that, that's what we're going to call it. I am going to try and make some deals next week. I'm going to try and make as many deals as I can to get, one, some of these guys off. Because we're not bringing back Schultz and Bush and Eder and them. So I'm going to see if I can package some of these guys together for even just a player with some potential. As well as seeing if I can get Weimer off the books, because somebody's got to like him enough and have a need at that position to want to make a deal. I'm just saying. Somebody has got to want him to be on their team. Right? Anybody. Come on. Probably not the White Sox, given they have a 29-year-old with better overall. I mean, the Twins don't want veteran players. Yep. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll find a way to get rid of them. I will find a way to get rid of them. Actually, the Diamondbacks could use him just as depth. Very much so. They could use him as depth. So the Diamondbacks might actually be a team to deal with. Good thing I noticed that. Oops. But with that, that is going to bring us to the end of this one. And as much as I hate that this regular MLB season ended in sadness because of a 9-game losing streak, we did finish the year on a 6-game win streak. We hopefully will have a much better pitching rotation. And hopefully, we'll make the playoffs next season. I'm not going to guarantee it, but hopefully we're able to make the playoffs next year. All we do know is AAA is probably still going to be really, really good, and I can't wait to see some of these guys we just drafted in AA really do some good damage, because I got a feeling some of them are going to get to the majors very quick. With that, though, Jaron, Dusk, and Steven, appreciate you guys being here. If you're watching at the factory or just chilling in chat, appreciate you too. But with that, I don't think I got anything else to say. I said it earlier. No guarantee that the national championship game for Texarkana is out tomorrow, because I want to take my time to get it done, and I have not recorded it yet. So, at worst, it comes out Thursday, and live stream will be on the weekend. So, with that, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.